22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback, standing 6'1" from Utah. It's Tyler Huntley.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. To throw, Huntley. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Huntley to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Huntley. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Huntley to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. So now here are the Giants backed up to start their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
And oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these 2 defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's pile this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
That's pulled in at the 32. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start with the option. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. A handoff to Barkley. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 2. That time a 6-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the jets, and took it all the way.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Huntley. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And his kick is indeed good. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. A try here for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And he can't get away from the pressure, the Giants get there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all, because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it 21-8. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. And to give this time to the tailback. Into the secondary past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think part of you.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
51 the mic, boys. 51. I got him.
Off the play fake. Huntley. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Huntley. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Looking to throw. Huntley. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is brought in at the 21. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Back now at FedEx Field to throw on 2nd down. Huntley. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
Pick, baby. You see it all day. Pick.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 16. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds Ross, right side, it's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, Huntley. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Huntley to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll drop the throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Let's go, Jack. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Pick it up. Ready. Hut.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Here's Huntley. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. From the gun on 3rd down. Huntley, he's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Come on now. Let's go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here we go.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they finished the regular season with another win. They're 15th against just 2 losses. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title.